What's good, y'all? Little Roy is here. Little Roy TV is back. I do feel weird about making this video because due to all the sadness and all the stories that had happened, I, that's literally been on my mind, and I thought no one's doing this video online. So I think for our community, there needs to be someone that's gonna talk about it. And before I go any further, I do want to say rest in peace to everybody that passed away at this Travis Scott festival. And my condolences, and I'm very sorry that you all had to experience that. Even the people that got hurt, people that didn't get any help, I couldn't even imagine, right? I had my own experience at a Travis Scott set at a show because I went to Rolling Loud Miami, so I know how it can get. But this is not what we're here to talk about. But I do want to send my condolences to everybody that's been hurt or sadly passed away. Literally, I had mixed emotions about all of this. But that's just a little intro. If you're new here, just hit the subscribe button. Like this video, share this video. But I think this topic about this video is important because I'm doing this for everyone that's not on Travis' side, but also for the Travis fans that unfortunately you're going to have people that still supports him because yes, it wasn't all his fault. But based off this title, you see what I'm here to talk about. Excuse me, but let's get right into it. I don't have too much time, so I just want to get this video done and put it out to you guys, and let's talk about this topic and let's have this conversation. So let's get right into it. Okay, so up to this point, I really don't know what I'm going to put as the title, but I'm going to have my computer here because just in case I want to look up any information. But the most important thing I think I really want to talk about with you guys, you know, based off on our culture with fashion, music, everything that plays part, you know, it's hand-to-hand music, fashion, all this type of stuff. But I do want to say I don't blame Travis 100%, right? There has to be some type of blame because when I look at all these videos, I'm thinking he could have done more, right? People want to say, oh, what you wanted him to do? Do the bare minimum, right? So I don't want to feel like I'm attacking him, right? Because I'm not trying to attack him. That's not my agenda here. But for you guys that are supporters of his sneakers, his clothes, his fashion, that just looks at him like, oh, this is big icon. He's such a hero to me. He changed my life. All this good stuff and all the bad stuff that is now going to reciprocate due to the stuff that happened at his Astro World Festival. Sadly, all that stuff that took place. Now, what I do want to speak about in this topic is, do you guys think, based off how dramatic this thing happened, it's probably one of the biggest things that happened at a rap show, if it's not like gangster rap and people dying at shows, but based off shootings, you know, like, you know, gang activity. This is literally a superstar that has no gang ties, you know, really promoting gang, right? And people literally died at his show due to a whole bunch of stuff going on, right? So I don't want to say all those things because if anyone's watching it, it may be triggered to some people. I don't want to bring up these things. But due to the stuff that happened that was obviously unfortunate, do you think Travis Scott should lose his endorsement deals, at least with the cereals, the McDonald's, the fragments? I don't know if that's like set in stone, like set collabs, but the biggest collab I'm here to talk about is Nike. Do you think Travis Scott Nike sneakers will be pulled off the sneakers app? Do you think Nike's like, hey, you know what, we're going to stick with this guy, the sneakers are still going to drop? Because if you look at the sneakers drop calendar on the sneakers, you still have, well, based off what I know, I didn't really go check, but right now they have the Air Max 1s and all the two next collabs with Travis Scott Nike's set to drop. So do you think Travis either should lose his endorsement with Nike, or will they? It's like a two-part question. Do you obviously think he should? Like, this is too big of a issue that you like, you know what, I'm not supporting him no more. His deal with Nike should be cut. Or do you honestly think, you know, Nike should just stick with him? Like, hey, you know what, we're going to figure this out. Because at the end of the day, it's not about sneakers. It's not about fashion. It's not about clothes. Sadly, it's about the people that got hurt, that it was affected. I'm affected. I wasn't even there by just watching the footage of, you know, I keep bringing up certain footages I've seen you know, I'm strong enough to handle it, but I couldn't even imagine being connected to the people that was on camera that either got hurt or it passed away and their family members watching the video. You could tell this is genuine about me because I'm literally like, can't even focus really. I'm just trying to make sense for you guys, but also for myself. But the most important thing I'm really here to say is, will Nike like drop Travis Scott from their collaborations? Would his sneakers, I mean, still go for profit? Of course, people's going to want shoes. At the end of the day, you can't stop that. You can't stop a colorway, sneakers, a person, a collab, whatever people want, they want. Like right now, people are still probably trying to buy Travis Scott stuff. But due to this dramatic thing that was serious, do you think Nike is going to drop Travis Scott? This will be the biggest L, I think, on his career. I think in his whole department. I think of the whole Kardashian curse. This is probably the biggest thing that could ever happen. Because you look at Travis Scott, it looks like, damn, he's probably the one that prevailed through the whole curse of Kardashian, right? I'm not trying to put the blame on them. I don't even think that's a serious curse. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I'm not diving deep into that. But do you think Nike is going to drop Travis Scott from their brand? And besides dropping him, do you think he should lose endorsement with Nike? Because that would be the biggest drop that would happen. And as well as, do you think going forward, you know, it's not really about this, but I just want to think, you know, I just want to see where you guys' heads at, right? Because Travis Scott is in music. It's about fashion. Do you think it's going to be a long time before Travis Scott actually goes and performs again? I know he just canceled a recent show. So going forward, it might be a long time, seriously. Or they're going to have to really set up real rules, real boundaries at his shows. He might have to cut out the raging. He might have to cut out the mosh pits. You know, you can't really stop mosh pits, but it has to be at least do in a proper way. But that's my question for you guys. Do you think Nike is going to drop Travis Scott? Do you think he should lose his endorsement? Do you think they should put a hold on it? Or do you think he will? Do you think Nike's going to come out and say, hey, this is a statement based off everything that happened. We're no longer dropping Travis Scott's. Hold on, my alarm. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. So, like I said, that's the biggest takeaway with this. Do you think Travis should lose his endorsement to Nike? And do you think Nike is going to drop him? Should he lose it? And will he lose it? That's my two-part question. And that's all I got to say about this. Anybody that has any questions or anything about this topic, just leave a comment and I'll respond to all you guys. Thank you for tuning in if you're watching this. Like I said, I'm not blaming Travis 100%, but there has to be some type of accountability for something to happen. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I have to say about this. I'm not really going to dive deep because it's not a story time. It's literally about information based off Travis and Nike. And thank you for watching. And I'll get back to you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Keep saying that. But that's all I got to say. I don't want to make this a sad ending. But yes, like I said in the intro, rest in peace to the people that passed. I'm truly sorry you guys had to experience all of that. People that survived but hurt, sorry for that. And people that passed away, I couldn't even imagine. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Your boy Little Roy is out.